of justice is being imposed in the states of Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan upon some people whose houses, which are illegal structures according to the government, are being demolished by bulldozers. Many people are celebrating this instant justice action, but is this something we should be proud of? Is it really something we should keep on doing? Is this even constitutional? Do all these things fall within the limit of legal procedures? And most importantly, were those structures really illegal? The credit for bringing a heavy-duty bulldozer into the political limelight goes to the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. In Yogi Adityanath's Uttar Pradesh, bulldozers were first entrusted with the onerous task of upholding the rule of law. Due to its success in demolishing the homes and hopes of the minority community in UP, the bulldozers has naturally found takers in other BJP-ruled states. The current demolitions are state-sanctioned retributive violence against oppressed communities for what it claims is crime control. Technologically, advancements result in the predictive policing of the same oppressed communities. At the same time, the destruction of property is being celebrated with the claim that alleged criminals are being dealt with properly by Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh, now hailed as Bulldozer Mama, following the footsteps of Uttar Pradesh counterpart Adityanath. Since then, bulldozers have been effectively used in the name of upholding the rule of law by serving the so-called guilty with the harshest punishment. Khargaon is yet another episode in a series of demolition of properties of alleged criminals from the Muslim and Bahujan communities under the garb of illegal encroachment in Madhya Pradesh. In the week after communal violence was instigated on Ram Navami in many states, the Madhya Pradesh government on April 11 sought to make an example of those who allegedly threw stones at a Hindu procession by demolishing the properties of Muslims in Khargaon. In Rajgarh district, Alwar in Rajasthan, the authorities have demolished an 300-year-old Hindu temple. As per reports, a JCB was brought in to destroy the temple's roof and pillars. Idols of the temple had been damaged in the demolition drive. It is to be noted here that even though Congress is the incumbent government in Rajasthan, but in this area of Rajgarh, the municipal department is under the BJP's control. Just like in Delhi, which is governed by the Aam Aadmi Party, but the MCD is under the BJP's control. Another bulldozer justice act was witnessed in Jahangirpur in Delhi after the communal riots, where, as per reports, Muslims allegedly threw stones at a Hindu procession passing through the area on Hanuman Jayanti on April 16. The procession was filmed carrying swords, pistols, and chanting provocative slogans. No one knows who threw the first stone. In fact, in Jahangirpuri, bulldozers justice has prevailed over the Supreme Court of India. That the demolitions in Jahangirpuri didn't stop even after the apex court issued a stay order on demolition speaks volume about its popularity, if not acceptance among the dutiful bureaucrats. The very recent incident is the Prayagraj riots, where activist Javed Mohammad's house was razed by the civic authorities on Sunday, a day after he was arrested for allegedly conspiring to carry out violent protests in Prayagraj. He allegedly wanted to oppose the disparaging remarks made by two Bharatiya Janata Party spokespersons about Prophet Muhammad. Locals whose houses and shops have been demolished in all these demolition drives had said that they have valid documents of their properties. Despite this, the municipality has demolished their buildings. If we look into how all these bulldozer politics work, first, people are seen participating in riots, taking the streets, shouting slogans and pelting stones. Then the government identifies these people and instantly send bulldozers at their houses, shops or any property owned by them to demolish it. Now some people believe that before carrying out this, the government checks whether the houses are built illegally or if any illegal encroachment is there. And only then the action is taken. Irrespective of the reason, it has been clearly seen that neither the police nor the court can interfere. Only the government will decide what is to be done and when to stop. This is what is now trending as bulldozer justice or bulldozer politics. The bulldozer has now assumed pride of place in the Indian political lexicon after the BJP began projecting it not just as an inanimate object but as an idea meant to cement its hate politics couched in the innocuous framework of good and effective governance. All these demolitions have been carried out on the basis of mere allegations, not prior conviction. Legal provisions pertaining to habitual offenders have historically assigned criminality to persons by association, mere suspicion, and warranted indiscriminate police violence. These numerous instances show that any violence that was the result of communal tension or a criminal investigation resulted in the homes and properties of Muslims or other marginalized communities being demolished en masse without prior notice as collective retribution. The legal basis for carrying out demolitions in this manner is non-existence. There are various laws under which authorities of the state government are empowered to remove illegal encroachments. For instance, the Madhya Pradesh Land Revenue Code 1959 gives a tehsildar the power to remove any illegal possession of government land by passing an eviction order after a summary procedure. Along with ordering the eviction of an occupier within a time frame, the tehsildar can also impose a fine, rent collected on the land, or detain an accused person if the eviction order is not complied with. But the use of force or instituting criminal proceedings is not warranted. Other laws such as the Municipal Corporation Act, the Municipalities Act and the Town and Country Planning Act as also empower a commissioner, council, director to remove the obstructions, unauthorized developments and encroachments on public land. Under all these laws, it is essential for a notice to be served to the person in violation of the provisions of these acts before taking any action. It is also imperative for them to be given an opportunity to be heard. Demolition is the last resort. The harsh reality is, according to social media, many politicians and WhatsApp forward, the whole demolition drive is taken as a revenge against the Muslim community. Taken as a revenge against the Muslim community as target. But it is to be noted that there was no communal taken in the demolition action. In demolition drive that took place in Madhya Pradesh included the properties of both Muslims and Hindus. The matter of concern here is people who became the victim of this bulldozer justice were common people. None of them belonged to a rich family. The people participating in the riots also belonged to middle class families. Have you ever seen a politician or a movie star or a businessman pelting stones on the road? Then why so much hatred for a common man from a common man? Peace in society can be ushered in through humanity and the justice system only. The only solution for all these activities is to strengthen the judiciary system, fill the vacant posts of judges, recruit more policemen or more judges, and not just go for instant justice. If we start believing in such bulldozer politics, then there will only be hatred and gang wars in the country. Crime rate will increase instead of decreasing, and also will not take much time for us to witness Banana Republic in India, which is described as a politically unstable country.